How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Brawl here in MTG Arena today. We are playing a Sidisi Undead Visitor deck, and we're gonna mulligan this. Okay, this is a good start, I think. We have one combo piece. We have ways to, well, we're gonna need Thran Vigil to make this happen, but we have payoffs. We're not running out Putrid Goblin until we absolutely have to. It accidentally opened Arena twice. I think it actually got captured too. Yikes. I think Grave Pact is probably the most annoying card in there. It's just gonna make things hard. We got our two energy cards in a single opening hand. Gonna have to get rid of something. Removal. Might as well run out Goblin then. The plus side running out Goblin here is that they ruminated on discards for quite a bit. So they might not have another answer. Hmm. I mean, this isn't great for the combo, but we are a generic stack deck anyways, so it might just be better to actually have an answer. How do I find something that can deal with the board and the card advantage in one go? I think probably just take a Wrath. We take a Wrath and we set up a turn for Aetherworks Marvel and Damnation to combo off. Yikes, yikes. Midnight Reaper, he's kind of scary by himself. Tank action. Hmm. Maybe targeted removal would have been better. Because if we had gotten targeted removal, we could have taken out Midnight Reaper, prevented triggers from amassing. Because they're going to draw 4 if we just Damnation here. I think it's unfortunately the route that we've stuck to. We didn't draw our 7th land, so we drew our 6th land. We could have done this. That would have netted me some energy for an eventual Aetherworks Marvel, but like double Midnight Reaper triggers had to go this turn, or we would be on an even worse position. Our opponent has an entire hand on us. Okay. Cutthroat. This is it's shaping up to be just fine in my opinion. Play a couple more 2 toughness creatures, and I'll be having the time of my life. Yeah, unfortunately, Mox does not do anything unless there's a legendary creature, and there isn't one at the moment, so. Alright, turns out some of our fears were unfounded, because our opponent is as dead broke as we are. Hmm. And I get off the. I get out of the Zulaport Cutthroat kill with only 1 damage taken. That's nice. Problem is our in our ordering, we didn't get down Marvel early enough. Yikes. I mean, I'm not out of options. It's just going to be exceptionally hard to get back into it, I think. I think our opponent's card advantage first policy has kind of given him the goose. Like, we have consistently put out better payoffs, but at the same time, it doesn't matter as long as the less impactful stuff replaces itself more often, right? Like, even if Dark Tales could have made a big splash. Putrid Goblin could have comboed. What? Aetherworks Marvel. Reanimate a my graveyard kind of sucks, but I will need Putrid Goblin for things. Plus, he's 2 energy off of a Marvel. He's 2 energy for a Marvel, not off of a Marvel. This isn't the one that destroys creatures. There's a white one that destroys creatures too. You tap it, destroy a creature, its controller draws a card, maybe? Something along those lines. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to count to 4. And my Gobbo is going to come back anyways. Plus, my commander lines up really well against Tessa. We're making chip damage hard, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Rude. Well, I'm up to 4. Assuming I get a cast my commander next turn because I can exploit my own commander. Now, what are you saying? Like, cost 6. Never mind. Thought I was getting somewhere. Yikes! Yikes! Um, 4, 7. So I'm 2 off that. We wanna get something realistic, which I unfortunately think is Where are you? Toxic Deluge. Putrid Goblin has come back and forth from being dead quite a bit. Unfortunately, our opponent has untapped grip full of cards. Like, I don't see this going poorly for them unless their plan is to win through combat. Maybe a One Ring would have been better. My reads have not been particularly good on this opponent. But then again, when are my reads ever actually particularly good? It's I mean, I don't get the triggers from Marvel because those weren't mine, but Warren Soultrader, that's kind of bad. I only get creatures. I can exile other things though, which is nice. I choose that one. We swing in with Owl, because it's gonna die the end step anyways. Not even letting me take the token with me, huh? That do be rude, but to be expected. No dash trigger. Huh. Goes with replacement effect. Up a finality counter. We only take 3, 4 here at most. Yikes, that's kind of scary. Warren Soultrader and Pitiless Plunderer are 2 cards that are in our deck too, because they can produce a lot of treasures. And this is a good one. This is good. Yikes. So 5 would be an easy choice. Oh, goodness. More than 5. Okay. That's a lot of cards, a lot of treasures. I think we've lost this one. And I think I'm gonna concede this save time because otherwise I'm not gonna get another game in. It was a very long and drawn out match one, unfortunately. And if we don't dip now, we're just not gonna get a match two. And at that point, our opponent has a full hand of cards and 10 or 20 treasures between there. So, like, we should probably be able to win with that, right? Arena. Today's launch date, by the way, so. Arena never. I'll be back. Alright, we are back. I was mid saying that Arena does not like launch days. It really, really does not like launch days. I'm gonna keep the Oathsworn just because. I mean, I'm gonna keep the hand just because of Oathsworn. I don't think it's particularly good, and it very well could stall out and lose us a game, but to see it happen, the Fabled Tutor, I'd risk it. I'd risk it. Pioneer Masters has been fun, but it's also been. I built 3 decks today, and I probably will not be playing the other 2 today. I'll probably play them tomorrow or the next day, depending on how things go. But it's been very fun, but it's also been slightly depressing because so many mythics. Everything that all of the fun commanders are mythics. We have a lot of fun non mythics, but they're not commanders, right? And commanders are generally your build around for a brawl format, right? So it's not as exciting because many of the commanders are very expensive, and uh, some of the other really fun and cool stuff you're not guaranteed to see, right? Get down, my boy. Swinging with my AR again. So they can double block and kill her. But then Micro Tyrant dies, and I don't think our opponent wants that. No creature yet in the bin, but we're slowly working our way up the oath. Yikes. Insidious Roots is such a powerful card. I do get a ramp this turn. That's kind of cool. Hmm. Yeah, I think I Semblance Anvil. Away the Harvester. Get me a tree, boy. Yeah, that do be how that guy works. He only gets to adapt once, though, which is why. Not all that powerful. But we can outround the green deck, which is seeming unlikely at this point. I mean, on paper we are, right? But, like, with Insidious Roots, they essentially have 7 additional mana that they wouldn't otherwise have had access to. Sure. Yeah, it's already been sacked. We can actually play our Valagar this turn, which is neat. And our Oathworn is becoming an existential threat. It's yeah, it's not gonna be allowed to connect again. Fair enough, opponent. Fair enough. I think I want to get down Valagar, and then our opponent hasn't drawn any additional cards. It's not great for us. It means that our bow masters does nothing because his enter the battlefield trigger got nerfed. Rightfully so, but you know, feels a little bit bad when feels bad when the context in which he's broken isn't applicable. So we go 5. Everything dies. And yeah, I think we got this one. I mean, that was a healthy top deck. A very, very healthy top deck. Oh, right. Is this game 3? This is game 2, right? It's probably game 2. Yeah. This is game 2. I kept the Oathworn because I wanted to see if it would actually become a thing. Oh, this is really good against Undergrowth. Now creatures can't die. No block. I know how Death Touch works. Borrow that for a second. Now I need a sack outlet. So I'm gonna go get one. I say that. I'm gonna get Thran Vigil. And now I need a sack outlet. Which I can get with the Sidisi now. Because now Putrid Goblin is semi-immortal. And with Moldervine Reclamation, yeah. GG. We gotta show off the power of the deck. I'm at least happy about that. So, if you enjoyed, want to see more new commanders like Sidisi from Pioneer Masters, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.